And here we go. This is break 1522, the 2021 Topps Bowman Chrome Hobby Lite break. And I would just like to welcome Randall, Richard, Dennis, Jeffrey, and Matthew to BreakTraders for the first time. Thank you for joining us. You can use promo code NEWBT off your first purchase at BreakTraders.com. And for all of you that have been here for much longer than one time, take advantage of the discount codes we've got going on tonight, including 40% off all Donruss baseball and basketball products and breaks tonight. And you can get into some of our later breaks, including some Revolution basketball that will be going on in just a few breaks for 30% off using promo code AVT30. And we're kicking off with Jose Abreu of the White Sox, Ronald Acuna Jr. of the Atlanta Braves. We have a 40-man futures, Zach Veen of the Colorado Rockies, and that is going to be heading to Chris. Followed up by Maximo Acosta of the Texas Rangers and Riley Green of the Detroit Tigers. And we're on to our next here. It's Taylor Trammell, and that's a RC of the Seattle Mariners going to Gilbert. Followed up by a blue Spencer Howard RC out of 28 out of 150 of the Philadelphia Phillies headed to Michael. Then we have a black and white Drew Romo of the Colorado Rockies going to Chris. Followed up by Ronnie Murcio of the New York Mets and Mick Abel, keep your elbows off the table, of the Philadelphia Phillies. We have a Christian Javier RC of the Houston Astros, and that is going to Richard. Following that up, we have a Braylon Marquez RC of the Chicago Cubs, and that is going to be going to Michael. Following that up, we have an Austin Meadows 223 out of 499 of the Tampa Bay Rays going to Jeffrey. And then a Matthew Liberatore of the St. Louis Cardinals and Jordan Groshans of the Toronto Blue Jays. We have a Ke'Bryan Hayes RC of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Ke'Bryan Hayes of the Pittsburgh Pirates going to Gilbert De La Cruz. Followed up by a Austin Martin Summer Camp of the Toronto Blue Jays heading to Matthew. And then a Gabriel Arias black and white of the Cleveland Guardians going to Chris. Followed up by Miguel Amaya of the Chicago Cubs and Zach Veen of the Colorado Rockies. We have Jazz Chisholm of the Miami Marlins. Jazz Chisholm of the Miami Marlins RC heading to Cynthia, followed by a William Contreras RC of the Atlanta Braves going to Mark. Then we have a 40-man futures, Jared Kelly of the Chicago White Sox heading to Randall. Following that up, we have Jeter Downs of the Boston Red Sox and a Starlin Aguilar Bowman first edition of the Seattle Mariners going to Gilbert. We have a Tanner Hook RC of the Boston Red Sox to get things started right there, going to Cynthia. Then we have a Shimmer Logan Gilbert of the Seattle Mariners, and that's going to Gilbert. Followed up by a black and white Braden Shoemake of the Atlanta Braves going to Mark. And then it's a Bowman first, and that's going to be Malcolm Nunez of the St. Louis Cardinals, and that is going to be heading to Mr. CEO. Following that up, we have Shaylin Polanco of the Pittsburgh Pirates, and that is going to be going to Gilbert. We're on to our next pack here. We have a Nick Montegrill RC of the Chicago White Sox heading to Randall, followed by Hyesung Kim of the San Diego Padres going to Francisco. A 40-man futures, Austin Hendrick of the Cincinnati Reds heading to Carissa. And then we have Jefferson Cuero of the Milwaukee Brewers, and that is going to Dennis. Following that up, we have a Julio Correas of the Colorado Rockies going to Chris, and that's a Bowman first as well. Luis Robert of the White Sox, followed by Mookie Betts of the Dodgers. A black and white Logan Gilbert of the Seattle Mariners going to Gilbert. Then we have a Blaze Jordan of the Boston Red Sox and Jason Dominguez of the New York Yankees. And we have 2 packs left in this one. We have Aaron Judge of the New York Yankees. Following that up, we have a CJ Abrams summer camp of the San Diego Padres, and that's going to Francisco. Then we have a Dawn of Glory, Austin Hendrick, and there's our box hit right there of the Cincinnati Reds going to Carissa. Following up with that one, we have CJ Abrams of the San Diego Padres and Nick Yorke of the Boston Red Sox. We have Yu Darvish of the Padres, Joey Gallo of the Texas Rangers, a Gilberto Celestino of the Minnesota Twins. That's a Bowman first black and white going to Gilbert. Then we have Hunter Green of the Cincinnati Reds and Adley Rutschman of the Baltimore Orioles. Alrighty, let's run these cards down. Starting off with our rookies, we got Hyesung Kim of the San Diego Padres, Nick Montagrill of the White Sox, Tanner Hook of the Boston Red Sox, William Contreras of the Atlanta Braves, Jazz Chisholm of the Miami Marlins, Ke'Bryan Hayes of the Pittsburgh Pirates, Braylon Marquez of the Cubs, Christian Javier of the Houston Astros. We have a Spencer Howard out of 150 of the Phillies, and Taylor Trammell of the Seattle Mariners. And now on to our featured cards. We have the black and white Gilberto Celestino of the Minnesota Twins, followed by Julio Correas of the Colorado Rockies. Then we have Jefferson Cuero of the Milwaukee Brewers, Shaylen Polanco of the Pittsburgh Pirates, Malcolm Nunez of the St. Louis Cardinals, and Starlin Aguilar of the Seattle Mariners. And then our featured card here is the Dawn of Glory, Austin Hendrick of the Cincinnati Reds, and that is going to be going to Carissa. And with that, we are done with break 1522.